Welcome to the Monday Kickoff, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing Monday, an amazing start of the week. As usual, in today's video, we're going to have a full breakdown of all of the events coming to Raid Shadow Legends this week. And we have quite a few new events that appeared out of nowhere. On top of the summoning events, guys, we have more summoning events, okay? Let me just put it like that. I do want to start by wishing you guys an early Merry Christmas. Hopefully, you guys are going to have a great time with the family, friends, with the loved ones. Let's dive straight into the main topic. We're going to have a new deck of, not deck of fate, deck of fate event. Sorry, not Path of Light. I got mixed up there for a second. And we're going to get a guaranteed legendary champion from there, guys. And is this new Christmassy champion, the new orc? We're going to go over the kit in just a second. At the moment, we don't really have much information in-game related to the deck of fate. But if we are heading over to the Plarium Play, right here, the Festive deck of fate, we can see the rewards, legendary champion, the holidays are here, come celebrate in Teleria with a Christmas gift and by taking part in the Festive deck of fate. So make sure you guys log in on the 25th, guys. They do tend to give us pretty good gifts. We're not going to have a promo code, or most likely we're not going to have another promo code, but we are getting books, shards. That's what they are usually giving us for Christmas. So make sure you guys log in, where you can earn champion fragments for a brand new legendary, Bells the Reckoner. Basically, apparently he's here to spread festive cheer, even though he doesn't look like it. Don't miss out. So basically, we don't really know exactly what we need to do in order to complete the event, but I can already tell you what we need to do. Summon, guys, yes. Even though it's not specified in here, we will require to basically do summons, and that's mainly because we have summoning events. We're going to have 2x on primals, so it's gonna be a proper 2x on primals, epic, legendary, mythicals, in case if you missed the video that I posted yesterday. Plus we have a 15x on some other champions. You can see them right here on the screen. I already covered them in yesterday's video. Nothing too exciting, to be honest. And we have the new Forge Pass, which gives you merciless gear, not merciless, Slayer gear. Definitely worth picking up if you are a spender. And that's pretty much it in terms of the Deck of Fate event. No news in-game, at least not for me just yet. I've restarted the game a couple of times and still nothing in-game. We do have a summoning pool for the Undead champions. The faction unity is up for the grabs. We have Rotos, Battle Khazar, Mashaled, we have, of course, Morrigan, which is absolutely amazing, versus Amias. The epics are what they are, right? I mean, they're Undead, Seeker being one of the best champions on the list. What I do like about it is that the cost is 35 Prism crystals per summon. And we have the exact same chances to summon legendaries as in the previous events, where the cost was either 40, either 45. Personally, I think the headline champion, right, the faction unity, Tribune Heraclitus, is one of the most fun champions in the entire game. Because he's dead and he's still freaking attacking. I love this champion. And hopefully, we're going to get a couple of events that will give us Prism crystals. Because I really want to get that champion. Maybe we're going to have some in the Festive deck of fate, even though I kind of like doubt it. In terms of tournaments, nothing new really popped out just here. So we can quickly check if by any chance we can see something on the actual Plarium Play calendar, right? So we have a Dragon Tournament attack, which gives us the rare champion for the fusion. Maybe they're adding Prism crystals to that. We're not 100% sure. We have one artifact enhancement event starting. And by the looks of it, that's pretty much it. We don't really have any other event like Sand Devil's tournament attack. Most likely they will start tomorrow, so it will appear in a couple of hours. And not sure if we're gonna have any event for Soulstones, right? I don't think they've ever done a Prism Crystal event together with a Jewel Crystal event for Soulstones. I don't think they're going to do a 2x on Soulstones, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are doing one, to be honest with you guys. I do want to give you guys a reminder. Make sure you guys pick up the clan quests if you haven't completed them just yet. Check them out. If you gotta buy anything from the clan shop, do it before the reset. We have the energy right here, 1000% worth buying. Maybe you gotta pick up some different goodies from here, so keep an eye on it. Same story goes for the bazaar. This is different for every single person. I tend to have my reset on Monday, so make sure you guys keep an eye on this as well. If you gotta get the energy, the ancient shard, some other goodies from here, definitely keep an eye on the bazaar as well. Nothing else in terms of news, guys. We're not expecting to have an update this week, that's for sure. And in terms of events, I've covered quite a few of them yesterday in terms of the summoning events, so I've already put them on the screen before. But let's have a quick look at the new orc champion, the guaranteed champion. Is this one worth it, right? I'm gonna do a guide on him probably for tomorrow, so stay tuned for it. HP-based champion, Spirit Affinity. With A1 attacks an enemy, has a chance to decrease the defense for 2 turns and will ignore 5% of the target's defense for each debuff on them. With A2 attacks one enemy before attacking, steals all buffs from the target, will repeat the attack against all enemies if the initial target is under a leech debuff. That sounds pretty interesting, maybe for Hydra clan boss, right? Then the A2 attacks all enemies, has a chance to put block buffs debuff and a leech debuff on all enemies. Also fills this champion's turn meter by 5% for each debuff placed by this skill. So if you're placing both of them on each Hydra head and you have 8, you're gonna get 40% turn meter, which is pretty nice. Now, of course, multipliers are very important. Knowing the history of HP-based champions not being great in terms of damage and stuff, not having great multipliers, at least the majority of them, I'm not expecting this champion to be the GOAT or anything like that. Then increases this champion's max HP by 5%, stacking up to 50, and the crit damage stacking up to 50 for each debuff placed by this champion. Now, the kit doesn't look too bad for Chimera either, right? You have block buffs, you have the leech, which can be helpful, maybe decent damage from the kit, you have the defense down, so he's bringing quite a bit of utility. I would personally look more at this champion as a mid-game champion, progression champion. I don't necessarily think that he's going to be super powerful in the end game, but I'm gonna refrain myself from commenting too much. And once I try the champion tomorrow, I'm gonna be able to give you guys more information. These are the ratings in the game. Seems like people are rating him pretty high, so a lot of good ratings. Maybe he actually hits really hard. You have the accuracy aura in all battles, 60 accuracy. Overall, looks like a pretty decent champion, as I mentioned, right? So keep an eye on tomorrow's video. We're gonna do a guide, a spotlight on the champion to see what we can do with this bad boy and if it's worth going for the guaranteed event. Most likely it's going to be the equivalent of around 20 sacred shards in terms of points. Now, considering that we have 2 Axon primals and some other summoning events that people might be tempted to go for, plus we're gonna get some freebies. Maybe the clan boss will be generous as well with everybody. We might be able to complete that event. At least a good chunk of players will be able to complete it. That was all for the video. Appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.